Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So we're going to be doing a mixed media again today. Mixed media collage. I've got a 12 by 12 canvas board. This is one from ARTEZA. And I've also got these which I did the other day, which are some just some little flowers on some rice paper. So I thought I probably could use those today, and I think they might look quite nice. Whether I use all of them, I don't know. But I just love the colours of them. So I thought I would do that, and I'm just going to make a basic background again with some music paper. Now I've got these colours for inks. Now these are the Distress Oxide inks. So I might sort of like do a little bit, maybe a little bit of colour in this one. We shall see. I've got my Distress Oxide sprays, which I haven't used for ages. So that's old paper, brushed corduroy and gathered twig. So not sure whether I'll use those or not. We shall see. And then I've got the muted pink and the muted violet, and that's the colours that I did these in. And I've got a bit of gold, so I might use a little bit of gold. Let's see. So the first thing I'm going to do is just glue these down quickly, just so we've got a background. I just like to sort of like have a background on these, just like a little collage background. And that's the way I like to sort of like start off, just so I don't have a blank page, which is good. So just a little bit on the back. Oops. Now you probably see little bits of glitter throughout this because I was using glitter yesterday, and it gets everywhere, as you probably all know. I've still got some on my hands, which I seem to sort of like pick up from my desk. I did give it a good hoover, but that's the thing, glitter just seems to stick around, doesn't it? Okay, let's just pop this on, and then again we'll just pop a little bit of gesso over the top, just so it brings out the true colour of some of the inks and Distress Oxides that we're going to use. Oops. Stick that down. Okay. I think I might just use all of this. Make sure that all stuck down nicely. A little bit of book paper can just go there. That will do for today. So before I dry it, I'm just going to go over with a little bit of gesso. I don't want to cover this up too much, but it depends how heavy-handed I get. So I'm just using the white gesso primer from Galleria, which is my favourite one at the moment. So let's just cover some of this up. Just a little bit in the middle there. And then I will dry it. So let's just have some of that music paper and book paper popping through, so we've got a nice background. Or I've also got some stencils as well that I might like to use, which are these ones here. Oops, it's stuck. I've got this one, probably whether you can see it, and then I've got these two. This is sort of like circles, and this is a nice sort of fancy one. So let me just quickly dry this. Okay, so that's nice and dry, so lovely. So what shall we go in with? I think I might actually go in just with a little bit of spray. like this, and I might actually spray it. Do you think I'm going to make a big mess? I'm just going to hold this up because I'm going to just spray some bits down there, and then go in with this and just pull that down, because that's a beautiful colour, isn't it? That's old paper, so it's very, very sort of green on there. I want to try not to fill this up too much, but I do tend to fill it up quite well. So I'm going to go in with a brush corduroy as well. Let's have a little shake. That's it. Let's just spray this. Just a bit there. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. Just spray that. Just so we've got a little bit like that. Okay, perfect. Now, seeing these little drippy marks, I quite like that to maybe look like the stem of the flower would look quite nice, wouldn't it? So maybe I'll have some that are coming down through here, and then we can sort of like add them so they look like the stems. What do you think? That might look quite nice, mightn't it? Well, I'm going to do a little bit of the background, I think. Let me just take a little bit of this off, just like that. Go. I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to go in actually with the yellow on here. Shall we do it at the bottom? That might be quite nice. And this is the Wild Honey. This is quite bright, but obviously we can go over this. It's just to give it a little bit of texture and pattern in there. There we go. Lovely on the bottom. And then I think I'll go in with a few of the little dotty bits as well. Okay, that looks nice. I like that. I love the colours. Not that it's going to stay like that, because I will end up covering it over with something or other. So let's just pop a few of these over here. It's quite pale actually, isn't it? But it still looks nice. I don't want to go in with it too much yet. Okay, now what I would like to do is up this bit up here. Let's just see, where can we go with some of these? Now I do like these. Now I think they would probably look really nice. Yeah, I might do that. I'm going to spray a little bit of water just along this bit, so that sort of drips down, and then I'm going to spray this on. We look like we've got little stems coming down. What do you think? I think I need a little bit of a darker one. I'm going to go this way actually. Go up a little bit further. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to dry that. Love that. That looks really nice, doesn't it? So look, these can just sit on there like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's just paint some. I don't know if I'll be able to paint any of this in, but what I'm going to do is get some white. Some little bits in. I'm also going to get some of this green. Now this is more of a sort of bluey sort of green. There we go. Hold it up, let them all drip down. Lovely. What do you think? Oh, I like that. I do like that. Right, let's do something up here, shall we? Might even go in with a little bit of text on there, but I think I might use a little bit of stays on actually. If that will work. Right, go in. Oops, am I making everything wobble a bit? Lovely. Okay, perfect. Right, I'm going to quickly dry that. Okay, perfect. So that's still wet, still a little bit wet. So what shall we do on this bit? Shall we do something up there? Let's have a think. I might actually just pop just a tiny bit of gold just along here. Get one of these cards. That blue and that gold looks lovely. Well, it's supposed to be green, but it does look nice. I like this on there. Lovely. Now I'm going to go in with this and I'm going to just do a few little white splats on there. So let me get a little brush. Dip that in just before I put stick the flowers on. Let's just have a few little splats on there. There we go. I might leave this to dry for a little bit in a minute. Now I've got a blue somewhere. Muted turquoise. So I'm going to go in with a few of drops of this as well. Okay, right, I'm just going to leave that for a minute to dry properly. So I will be back. I just want these to make sure these little spots are dry. Okay, so I think this is pretty dry now. I just didn't want to leave them wet. Now I'm going to come in with these and then we can add a bit more in a minute. So I think these might look quite nice on here. So they look like they're little stems, don't they? Shall we do that? What do you think? Love it. Don't need them all. You can have another little one down there. Lovely. So I'm going to take some of my matte medium and just pop those on. Let's go. I'm going to go with a big one first. Let's just pop you down here. Just there, I think. Lovely. A little bit of the yellow coming off there. Love it. What should we put over this side? Maybe I'll just put this one on there. Shall we have you up there? I think so. Let's just put this one can go up there. Lovely. I do like that. Blend them in a little bit. Let's just dry that off. Love them. Okay, that's pretty dry. So just actually gonna, if that's dry, just go round them just a little bit more. Just to bring that back out a little bit. I think I might have to wait until they're really dry. Okay, let's just wait. I'm going to wait for that little bit because they're still a little bit wet and I don't want to ruin that. So what we are going to do, I think, let's just see if I can just do a little bit. Come down like this. Lovely. Okay, so let's see. Let's go in with, I think I might just go in with a little bit of this. Just down in here. I'm going to use this, which is the gathered twig. Okay, loving that. Go in with this brush. Oh, I like that. I think that looks really nice. I think we need a little bit of white coming in there. Might have to just dry those off in a minute. Okay. Oh, I do like this. I think that looks really nice. It's going to go in. Don't think I need a lot more on here actually. I think I am liking that as it is. So let me just give that a quick dry. Just want to draw on the flowers a little bit more. Just where going over it with the matte medium just took a little bit of that colour off. This is just a pigment liner that I'm using. Okay, I think that's looking a little bit better. So on this little one. Then I'll go over with just a little bit of the white Posca pen, just where I've sort of like gone over them before. Just add a little bit of sort of highlight to it. Okay, that's not bad. This one's quite dark, so can't really see the black outline on it too much, but still think it looks good. Love it. I do like that. A little bit. There we go. Alright guys, I think I am going to leave that like that because I think that looks really nice. Quite a simple one, but lovely. So there we go guys. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.